Hey, welcome to Smart Events Calendar. My name is Veena Prashant. Now, SCC is both for group events and also for your bookings, one-on-one bookings. Today, what I want to do is take you behind the scenes to show you how you can use SCC for your group events, how easy it is to create your group events, manage it using SCC, also how you can make it available through your community dashboard or membership dashboard so your users will easily find it, all the group events, upcoming events, and they can register. Let me take you behind the scenes because someone asked me how you are doing this in your community site. So I'll take you behind the scenes to show you how I have configured SCC and my group events, how I make it available through my community site, and how you can do the same. Let's dive in. All right, so this is my community site. You can see here, I have a custom menu here called Events Calendar, and you can call it whatever you want. I have entered SCC's shortcode right here for events, for group events. And this is how it's going to look. Your users will find the calendar and they can switch it to a different view right here. You can see the grid view is here and they can change it to a list view and stuff like that. All right. So all the upcoming events, it's going to show up here. So you can add as many group events as you want. You can add recurring group events as you want. The cool thing is SCC will allow your users to register for the group event from here. So there are so many different options in the backend. You can say this event is only going to be available to those that have access to a specific product or a specific course or a specific tag or a specific quiz, have completed a quiz. So you can set up rules in the backend as to who can see the event, right? You can also say that everyone can see it. Only those that meet a specific criteria, they can actually book it. So you can set up different rules. In my case, I have said anyone can see it, but only those that have signed up for DAP certification, they will be able to book it. Others that don't have access to it, when they click on the book now, they're going to see an error message. And the error message that they're going to see, you can configure it in the backend. You can let them know here's why you don't have access and here's what you can do to get access to this event. You can use it to upsell your upcoming event. If they have access to it, they can click on book now and they can register. You can see here, it will show them the information about the upcoming event. They can click on book now, they can register. There's another option in the backend where you can say, if a member is already logged in, do not require registration. So it will automatically register them. They don't even have to enter their name and email, and it's going to skip this step. They can add it to their calendar right here by clicking on any of these. And that's how easy it is to integrate your group events and allow people to register. Now, this one is for a free event because I have integrated this event with DAP, where I have configured it to say only those that have access to a specific product in DAP, they will be able to register and sign up. But you don't have to do it this way. You can also say anyone can sign up for this event, but this is a paid event. They need to pay for it. So you can also use SCC's payment module to allow them to pay for the event. There are different options. So let me take you to the backend now to show you how you can enable different settings in the backend to allow your users to quickly find all your group events and register for it. Let me first quickly show you SFB and show you how I created this custom menu right here. This is the backend of SFB, which is my community plugin. And in the settings page, if you go to menu right here, you can see I have added events calendar. You can add a custom menu by clicking on this, right? So give it any name you want, and it could be URL or shortcode. So what I have done is I have used shortcode. Give it any name. For example, you can call it events calendar slug, just the URL. Call it whatever you want and enter the shortcode that you get from SCC for your group events right here. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's what I have done already. Let me edit this and show you my settings. You can see here, events calendar, type is shortcode. This is the slug I am using, just events, and shortcode is this. This is always the shortcode for SCC. And this is all you have to enter, smart event cal. That's it. All right. So you can enter the shortcode wherever you want the group events to show up. And that's all you have to do. You just have to enter the shortcode and it's going to show up in the front end. See here, events calendar. If you don't want to show it anymore, you can just disable it right here. And that's all you have to do. So this is the backend of SCC group events page. You will find a list of all the group events you have created right here, and you can manage it from here. You can edit your existing events, update it as needed. You can clone an existing event. Also, if you have an upcoming event, which is very similar to the previous one with a few updates, you can simply clone an existing event instead of creating it from scratch. Now, before you create an event in SCC, you have to create an event category. Now, this is something you just have to do once. And you can add all your group events to the same category. If you don't have different categories of events, you can just create one, and then you can add all the events that you add to the same category. You don't have to create multiple categories. So here, just give it a name, slug, and you can set this up. You can see I just have one called group events. Again, you just have to do this one. After that, every time you want to create a group event, just click on add a new event. It will bring you to this add new group event page and give it any name you want, your group event. So let's say we call it VIP group event. And this is something I do for my VIP members. I do a call with them once every month, which is my group coaching call, and say that I want to set up a group coaching call for my VIP members. So here you can add a description for your group event, and I have added that here. And the next thing is go down here and you can set up your group events. So you can see there are a few tabs here. Just follow the steps to set up your rules. So I'm going to quickly go through these steps. We have detailed documentation on how to set up group events. So here, this is a paid event, right? This is a paid event, and you can see who can see the event in the calendar. So you can say anybody can see it, and only logged in members can see it, or those that qualify based on specific rules, they can see it. In my case, I'm using this option. Anyone who is logged in, they can see this event in my events calendar. So the next step is, does anyone get free access? So even though it's a paid event, if you want to allow specific users to get free access because they have a specific product or membership, you can do that. That's what I do with my VIP membership, because these are VIP members are all in DApp. DApp is my membership plugin. They have signed up for a subscription, yearly subscription, and they're all in DApp. So these members are going to get access to this for free. Others will see it, but they're going to see an error message that will let them know you don't have access to it. Here's what you can do to get access to it, right? So here I'm going to say yes, those that have access to a specific product in DApp. So here you can configure the products. And SCC integrates with several platforms. Here it's not showing everything because I have not added all these other plugins on my site, but it integrates with Fluent CRM, LearnDash, and so many other platforms. You will see it right here. This is a list. In my case, I'm just using DApp because all my members are in DApp. So I'm going to click on this and it's going to let you configure. So I'm going to say just my VIP members are going to get free access to this event. And if you want to add additional products here, you can do that. It will let you select multiple products. In this case, this event is only available for free to my VIP members. So I've set that up here. I can close this pop-up. And next is, what should happen to those that do not get free access? So here, allow them to pay using SCC. You can do that too. Or you can say, I want to show an error message to let them know how to get access. So I can say, this event is exclusively available to the VIP members. So you can say whatever you want. You can use this to upsell your products and services. And click here to sign up, the button that's going to show up, and button URL. So this one you can link to the page, your sales page, where they can sign up and become a VIP member. That's what I'm going to do. Button URL, I've set that up. Next. So this is the next step. And also, every time you're ready to save it, make sure you save it right here. Click on Save Draft. And let's go ahead and just publish this. All right. So when you publish it once, after you have published it, you're going to see an update button. Be sure to click on this update button every time you want to update something. All right. So let's go to the next step, event date. So when is the event? Let's say this event is on Thursday, October 10th. So what time does the event start? So typically I do the calls at 1 p.m. You can set that up here. And when does it end? Same day. And it ends at, say, 2:30 p.m. All right. Is this a recurring event? There are so many options. In SCC, if it's a group event, that is going to happen every week, every 2 weeks, or every month, every 2 months. You can do all of that here. If it's a monthly event, you can say monthly. And then you can say when is it going to happen, specific date. You can say it's going to happen on the 10th day of each month, or you can say custom, where you can say it's going to happen every Thursday. Which week of the month is going to happen every Thursday, third week of the month, or second week of the month. So you can set up so many different rules like this. See here, it says monthly event. It's going to happen on the second Thursday of the month. And when should it end, right? When should the recurrence of this event end? If it's never going to end, just leave it empty, all right? Or you can say custom monthly right here. You can see custom interval is going to be every 2 months, not every month, but every 2 months. And the same thing, right? Every 2 months, Thursday, second week of that month. You can also limit the number of people that can register to add a sense of urgency. And you can do that too, right? And there are so many options here. You can say how many people can register, registration limit reached, and you can let them know. when your registration is going to open again. Where is the event going to happen? So you can add your Zoom link. You can create your Zoom link directly in Zoom or Google Meet, whatever, right? You can enter the URL where they can attend the event. All right, so the next step is you can spotlight this event. You can give this a different color. So it's going to show up in your calendar and it's going to use this color for that event. So you can use different colors for different events. And the next thing is accept payment. So SCC also comes with a payment module. And to do that, you will have to, and to use it, you will have to install SCC's payment add-on. You can download it from same place as SCC. After you activate it, Smart Payments, you're going to find this option, right? Do you want to accept payment using SCC? If you want to accept payment using SCC, you can enter the price and it's going to show a checkout form and you can collect payments through SCC. If it's a one-off payment, you can do it directly using SCC. You don't even need to use any other shopping cart platform. If it's a subscription event, which means you're going to charge a subscription fee, in that case, don't use SCC, use your shopping cart platform because SCC currently only supports one-time payments. If it's a one-time payment, you can just use SCC. You don't have to use anything else. You can do it all using SCC. Next step is notifications. So here you can set up your emails that's going to go out to the participants that have signed up. And you can let them know, thank you for signing up. Here's the event details. There's so many different merge tags right here. You will find everything right here. You can use any of this to send them this. And you can just use the default initially, and see how it looks. And then you can update it as needed. All reminders, you can send multiple reminders too. You can say, I want to send a reminder 24 hours before the event. I want to send another one 2 hours before the event or 1 hour before the event or 15 minutes before the event. You can do all of that using SCC. You can send yourself a copy of that email as well if you want. All right. So, and if you don't want to send call reminders, all you have to do is turn it off. You can also send text message, right? If you collect phone number in your registration form, that you can do also. The event form, I'll show you that. So if you also get them to enter, and if you make it required where you have their phone number, you can also send them a text message, right? Would you like to send a call reminder SMS? It integrates with the Twilio, and you do have to enter your Twilio details in SCC settings page. You can check our documentation for more details as to how to integrate it. But if you have done that, then you can use SCC to send call reminders using Twilio. All right, so event form, this is the registration form. You can see right here. And phone number is there, but it's not enabled by default. You can enable it if you want to collect phone number and get them to enter their phone number. All right. So that's another thing. Now you can see skip registration step for logged in members. So if the members that are going to see the event are already logged in or register for the event are already logged in, you can use this option so they don't have to enter their name and email again. SCC will automatically register them to the event. And also in the event form, you can add custom fields too. You can add all kinds of custom fields in this event form. Automations, you can integrate SCC with your platform. Say that after they register, you want to give them access to a product in app, or you want to add them to your email list in Aweber. You can do all that stuff right here. You can click to connect. You can enter your API key and connect it like that. Again, we have all of this in the documentation, so you can do this too. So SCC also integrates with all leading email platforms, automation platforms, everything right here, right? So you can. The last step is going to give you group event URL, group event shortcode. This you can publish it anywhere you want. This is the one I showed you earlier where I have published this in my SCC custom menu. All right. And if you want to directly open this event, send them this link and get it to open this in the pop-up, for example, like this. See here, it will open that event, right? If you want to send someone a link directly to this event in your calendar, you can send them this link. And you don't have to, right? If you have published this in your community site, you can always get them to log into the community site to access it. And also embed code. If you want to use the embed code on a completely different site and show the events calendar on a completely different site where you don't even have SCC, you can use the embed code, publish it there, and it's going to show it there. That's it. And for the payment stuff, if you want to use SCC, all you have to do is enable this option. Say that it's going to cost them $100 one-time payment. Then you can do that, all right? Let's say we have done this. You can see this one is showing up here. And you can spotlight this event using a different color if you want. And if they click on book now, you can see VIP group event. They can click on book now and they can register for this event. The reason it did not give me the payment option is because I am eligible to get access to this event for free because I'm a VIP member. If I was not a VIP member, it would have given me the payment option. Let's test it. All right, so here I'm logged in as a user who does not have access to this event, but they can see it and they click on book now. You can see it now shows a payment tab because I have configured SCC to allow them to make a payment. And because they're already logged in, it does not require them to enter the name and email. That's my setting. I've entered my test credit card because I have configured SCC to be in the sandbox mode. You can do that in the SCC settings page in the payments tab. And I'm going to go ahead and complete the payment to get access to this event. Done. Now it allows me access to this event. And also now if I refresh this page, right, if this user comes back again, and if they click on this, it will say, you have already registered for this event. Click on the summary tab to find details. When they click on the summary tab, it's going to show them all the details. I didn't enter the Zoom link in the backend. That's why it's not showing, where the event is going to happen or how they can attend the event. But if I had, it's going to show that information here, right? So be sure to enter that in the SCC backend where it says, where is the event going to happen? Here you can enter your Zoom link and it's going to show up there. All right, that's it. This is how you can use it. And it integrates so well, especially with our plugins such as DAP, SQB. Even if you want to say, if they have completed a specific quiz or have gotten a specific score, only then they can access this event and you can offer that. Use that as an incentive to get more people to take your quiz and offer them a free consultation call if they complete the quiz or if they get a specific outcome. You can do all that here. So similarly, you can also do, if you have access to DAP and you use DAP as your membership and course plugin, you can also say, as long as they have completed this course, they will get access, free access. So again, you can use this as an incentive to get people to complete the course and offer them free calls with you as a reward for completing the course or as a reward for completing the quiz. As you can see, SCC is very powerful, very flexible, very versatile. There's so many different things you can do with it, from setting up rules to setting up different types of events to accepting payments, notifications, and event form, event registration, automations. You can do it all using SCC. This is just one of the things you can do. You can also set up different types of booking calendars for one-on-one bookings as well using SCC. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so already, so you'll be the first to know when I publish new videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with more. Bye for now.